In the distant future, humanity had joined the galactic community and earned its place among the stars. While still considered the new kids on the block, humans were slowly building a reputation for resilience and unpredictability. Aiden Carter, a 16-year-old from Earth, had just been selected for an exchange program to study at the prestigious Zyraxian Academy of Physical and Strategic Arts, located on the lush planet Avanzar. The academy was renowned across the galaxy for training the best warriors, tacticians, and diplomats. Aiden, however, wasn't a soldier or a martial artist. He was just an ordinary high schooler with a knack for solving puzzles and a sarcastic sense of humor. The outlier. Aiden's first day at the academy was as awkward as expected. The students, a mix of towering Zyraxians, reptilian Thokians, and crystalline Marins, stared at him like he was an exotic creature. He overheard whispered comments. How can such a soft species survive? Humans rely on primitive tools, not their bodies. They're weak. Aiden ignored the jabs, reminding himself he wasn't there to prove anyone wrong. He was there to learn. That changed when he was forced to attend the Academy's combat conditioning class. Instructor Zarval, a Zyraxian whose muscles seemed to ripple with every move, scanned the room and barked orders. "You there, human? Step forward." Aiden gulped. Me? Yes, you. Show us how your kind fights." The class erupted in laughter. Aiden looked around, unsure how to respond. "I don't think that's a good idea." Zarval sneered. "Afraid?" Aiden sighed. He didn't want to fight, but he also didn't want to be labeled a coward. "All right, fine. But, can I pick my opponent?" The instructor nodded. "Choose wisely." Aiden scanned the room and pointed at the smallest student, a Marin whose crystalline body shimmered like a prism. "Him?" The laughter grew louder. The Marin, who introduced himself as Kirik, stepped forward, amused by the challenge. The fight. The match began with Kirik circling Aiden, his razor-sharp crystalline limbs reflecting the sunlight. Aiden, unarmed and untrained, stood awkwardly in the center of the arena. The alien students jeered from the sidelines. Kirik lunged, his movements swift and calculated. But instead of dodging or blocking, Aiden stepped forward and did something no one expected. He screamed. Not just any scream, a loud, blood-curdling war cry that echoed through the arena. The effect was immediate. Kirik froze mid-lunge, his crystalline body vibrating with what appeared to be confusion or fear. The other students fell silent. Even Zarval raised an eyebrow. "What was that?" Kirik asked, his voice trembling. Aiden shrugged, trying to mask his own nervousness. "Battle cry. It's a human thing." Kirik hesitated, then lunged again. This time, Aiden sidestepped and tripped the alien with a well-timed foot sweep. Kirik hit the ground with a crystalline clang, and the class erupted into gasps. Aiden offered a hand to help Kirik up. "You okay?" "I didn't mean to." Kirik scrambled away, eyes wide. "Well, what kind of predator are you?" "Predator?" Aiden repeated, confused. He turned to Zarval. "Am I done?" The instructor nodded, his expression unreadable. Class dismissed. The rumors begin. By the next morning, the entire academy was buzzing with rumors about the terrifying human. Stories of Aiden's predatory scream and unpredictable tactics spread like wildfire. Some claimed he could paralyze opponents with a glance. Others swore he had defeated Kirik with a single touch. Aiden tried to correct them, but no one listened. Even Kirik avoided him, muttering about primal instincts. Confrontation with Zarval. A week later, Zarval called Aiden into his office. The instructor's usual stern demeanor was replaced with curiosity. "Explain yourself, human. How did you frighten an entire class of warriors?" Aiden chuckled nervously. "I didn't mean to. I just yelled. It's something humans do when we're scared or trying to intimidate someone." Zarval frowned. "Intimidation? It was more than that. Your scream triggered a primal response in many species here. It's as if your kind carries an aura of predation." Aiden blinked. "Wait, are you saying humans are scary because we yell loudly?" Zarval leaned back, deep in thought. "Perhaps it's more than that. Your species evolved on a death world, correct? Surrounded by predators?" "Well, yeah. Aiden admitted. But we're not that dangerous. Tell that to the Academy, Zerval muttered. You've inadvertently demonstrated one of the greatest tools in combat. Psychological warfare. The challenge. Aiden's newfound reputation made him a target for challengers eager to prove humans weren't invincible. To avoid constant duels, Aiden proposed a deal, a strategy tournament. He would compete against the Academy's best tacticians instead of fighting physically. The tournament was intense, filled with complex simulations and mind games. Aiden's human creativity and unpredictability shone through. He won by using tactics that the alien students had never considered, like bluffing and improvisation. By the end, Aiden was no longer seen as a mere oddity. He was respected. Epilogue. Aiden graduated from the exchange program with honors, his time at the Zyraxian Academy forever changing how the galaxy viewed humanity. Tales of the terrifying human became a legend, inspiring fear and admiration across the stars. Years later, Aiden would laugh about it with his friends back on Earth, who knew being loud and awkward could be considered a superpower. But deep down, he knew the truth. Humans were far more capable and terrifying than even they realized.